If you're watching this video, you mostly clicked on it because of the title, and I'm assuming that you're fat. Being fat sucks. I will especially know this because I grew up fat. You know, my whole life I was fat. My whole life, my weight defined me to other people. My whole life, I was looked through my weight and not as an individual, as a human. And this came with its own challenges, its own problems, its own mental mind barriers and mind fuck-ups that it gave me. For the longest, I was insecure. For the longest, I didn't have confidence. For the longest, I was ashamed of my body. For the longest, I hated the way I looked. For the longest, I just hated being in my skin. Over time, though, things got better because of the people I was with, my friends. My friends saved me. My friends didn't judge me because I was fat. My friends didn't make me feel bad for eating. My friends didn't look at me any other way because of my weight. I truly am thankful to God and Him for putting such an amazing friend group around me. It was sophomore year. I was 350 pounds. The heaviest I've ever been in my life. Every time I went and got a checkup, I was heavy. But this time and specifically, was at probably the heaviest I've ever been. 350 pounds, guys. Yeah. At this point in my life, I was probably the most insecure I've ever been. Probably the most sad I've ever been. Honestly, just insanely out of like everything in my life, I hated myself. Not only was I at the worst mental spot of my life ever, but everything was difficult to do. Taking a shower, taking a shit, going to go play basketball. Going up the stairs at my high school was so hard for me to do. It was something so small, something that everyone I just saw do around me, and they did it. But for me, it wasn't. Got to a point where I was tired of it. I was tired of being fat. I was tired of everything around my life just being difficult. For what? And I saw everyone do everything else with ease. So I started to lose weight. I used the membership I said I was gonna use. Started going to the gym. Didn't really start eating healthy at first, but over time, I started to build good habits. These habits turned into something that I just fell in love with. And I honestly just started doing every single day. And before I knew it, I had lost the weight. Psych, I didn't. That's not how it worked. I binge eat. I fucking would eat at night. I would fucking cry. I would fucking feel like shit. And there would be times where I was 5,000 calories because I was snapping. Trying to break these bad eating habits I had, this eating disorder I had. I had an eating disorder. The fact that I would have to eat so much food until I got fucking extremely full where it hurt. That's how I knew it was bad, because food was my comfort. Food brought me happiness. Food did all these things for me that, honestly, I didn't realize until I got older. Like when I was younger, maybe all the things I went through as a child, my trauma, it made eating my comfortability, where I would just eat and watch YouTube. Fast forward, I lost the weight. Not all of it, but I lost a good majority of it. I lost at this point, I lost 60 pounds. As I keep going in my journey, it gets easier. It got easier and easier and easier and easier. I eventually got to 209, where I was probably at my lowest. At this point in my life, everything changed. And this is why, if you're fat, I said you should watch this. I would blame everyone else except for myself. I would blame the people around me. I would just blame other people. But the sad truth is I can't blame no one but myself. And the same thing goes for you. You're the problem. Not me, not your mom, not your dad, not the man above, not your girlfriend, not your friends. Nobody you're friends with is the problem. You are. And you got to understand that. And until you do, it's gonna be a long road for you, buddy. The problem we all have, and the problem I had, is starting. Look at this squirrel right here. They're anticipating when to get their next nut. They're not thinking about, oh, how am I gonna do it? They just do it. It's the same thing with weight loss. You can't look at weight loss and think, how am I gonna eventually lose this weight? No. You lose the weight by just starting. Whether that's go for a walk your first day, pick up a salad, stop eating at night, doing something just to get in the movement of doing the weight loss journey is what's gonna help you lose weight. And I would eat so much food and I would repeat it. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't give up. I didn't stop going to the gym. I didn't stop doing these things. But you know what I did stop? I stopped eating unhealthy. I stopped eating all these processed foods. I started to seek things that, you know, I didn't know were possible, but they were. Every single day, I remember my why. You know why? Because every day I would wake up, I would be uncomfortable with my skin. Clothes wouldn't fit me. I felt so insecure. I couldn't talk to a girl. I couldn't talk to a female. At this point, I haven't had a girlfriend in forever. How long? And you're in high school, and you see everyone else with a girlfriend. You're like, dang, I want that. I want someone to love me. But it just feel like no one even loved you because you didn't even love yourself. And the reason why I tell you to lose weight is because you have so much potential. You watching this video, you clicked on this video because you're probably fat. You're probably overweight. And I have room to talk because I was 350 pounds. You know, I could show you my loose skin. I have loose skin. I'm fat still. I'm not where I want to be, but I lost over 100 and something pounds. I went from being over morbidly obese, 350 pounds, to a healthy 230 pounds. And my lowest was 209. I've obviously gained weight since then, but that doesn't change anything of my journey because I've still lost the weight and I've kept it off for almost a year now. And the reason why I'm making this video is to show y'all and to motivate you and to give you a reason why you should start it if you're thinking about it. If you're thinking, oh, I might have loose skin, who cares? Those are your scars. That was who you were in the past, but look how much you've changed. And look at where you're at now, you know? Take the leap of faith in yourself that you could do it, because I know you can. To be honest with you, when you lose weight, your life's gonna change. When I was fat, no one wanted to be buddy with me. People looked at me a certain way. People treated me a certain way. People belittled me. People, when we were like, let's just say we would go play basketball and we're picking out teams, I would be always the last one to get picked, you know? Or like we would go do an activity, I would be discluded from it. I would get made fun of. I would be the butt of the joke every time. And what would I do? I would just laugh it off and go about my day. And you know, deep down, all that stuff hurt. It all added up. It all became into something more. It all became and added to my story, because at the end of the day, those things built me. Every time something was said to me, I didn't do anything about it. That was adding fuel to the tank. That was adding to my weight loss journey. Losing weight gave me purpose, a new personality, a new version of myself that I didn't see. I would start to get compliments. I would start to have people come up to me and congratulate me. Damn, bro, you look good, you're looking huge. But not huge in the sense of like fat, huge in like, I was putting on muscle and I was getting big. And I built a community around myself. I built seeing myself grow from that insecure, in his own space bubble, always making jokes, really in his head, depressed, lonely, and honestly a fucking loser. Now, like, losing weight was the best thing I've ever done. Look at that butterfly, it's so beautiful. But in all seriousness, like, think about where you can be right now. If you want to start that business, if you want to start that weight loss journey, if you want to start anything you want to do in this world, if you want to do it, you can do it. Just start it. I wanted to do content creation. What am I doing right now? I'm sitting at a park telling y'all how I lost weight. Well, not how I lost weight, but telling y'all my story and how losing weight changed my life. Bro, after I lost weight, the amount of attention, if you want a girl, bro, get in the best shape of your life and they'll come flying. You know, I wasn't really a whore or a thought or like any of these things. That was literally my girlfriend calling, I swear. Over time, I became a guy that was more social, more talkative. So I began to talk to more females, begin to experiment, begin to like, you know, and then over time, like, I found someone that I built a connection with, someone that I love, someone that I built I have love for, and I built this love story with them. And she's a chapter of my life now. And to be honest, it was never always like this, because love has taught me so much things about myself. If it wasn't for losing weight, I don't think I've ever would have received that aspect of love or learned what love was at such a young age. If you're trying to find a reason why to lose weight, it's right in front of you. Look at yourself in the mirror. If you can see yourself in the mirror and you're unhappy and you see yourself in disgustness, you're fat, you're ugly, you get made fun of, all these things, that should motivate you and put you in a zone where it's like, who the fuck is that? You know, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, I know you're not talking to me. 6 months to a year, you lock the fuck in, you do what you say you're gonna do, you fucking do it, bro. You fucking get it done. And I promise you, every person that laughed at you, every person that said something to you, every person that did anything will look back at you and be like, damn, they'll congratulate you. And going to the gym and eating right makes you feel better every single day. Less lethargic, more energetic, more ambitious, more productivity is being built. When you're going to the gym, you build that routine and you're eating healthy because you have more energy to do stuff. And then because of that, you have more success in other different avenues of your life, your business, your social life, your work life, your sex life, anything that you have, like, it advances, bro. I realized that if my fat ass did it, I was 350 pounds. I live in a Hispanic household where they just bring hella fucking shit, and I had to, like, discipline myself. Discipline yourself. Stop being a fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy. You know why you can't get to where you want to be? Because you fucking give up when shit gets hard. Why the fuck are you giving up? Huh? Why the fuck are you giving up? Tell me. There is no reason for you to be giving up. I'm telling you right fucking now that if you want this shit, you can get this shit. But if you think that it's gonna come in your laps and one day you're gonna wake up skinny, one day you're gonna wake up with your dream job, one day you're gonna wake up with some fucking money in your pockets, I promise you, you won't get shit. Because you have to build this shit. Everything I've had until this point, I build this shit. You know, when I was in high school, people would say, like, why you always talk about money? Why? Because that's what the type of timing I was on. People that when you have conversations with people, like I'm having this conversation with you, if you can't understand my wavelength and take it in as a good way and think what I'm saying to you is like in a positive and take it as constructive criticism, then I understand like you're not there mentally yet. We're not at the same wavelength. You know, your vibrations and my frequency are two different passages right now. You need to do what is best for you. You need to set the path for yourself, because if I would have stayed fat and if I would have stayed the way I was, I wouldn't have accomplished the things I have. You know, I lost weight. I got an internship at a big oil company. I started to motivate others through my weight loss journey. You know, I started to make money. I started to invest in myself. I started investing literally in myself with the camera and vlogging, and I started to invest in myself like financially with the stocks, investing, like, and you know, like I'm not the richest person, I'm not the most wealthiest person, but I could say I'm doing good for an 18-year-old. I see other 18-year-olds and they're just like fucking around, going to parties all the time, drinking, you know, all these things, and they're not locked in, you know. And not everyone's like you, not everyone's gonna be you, but I promise you that you could be where you want to be. You could be exactly where you want to be. So this is why people are always gonna have something to say. People are always gonna say something about you. People are always gonna mention something about you. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's good or bad, they're always gonna have something to say. But you know, when you make it and you do the things that you say you're gonna do and you finally accomplish them, they're gonna look at you and be like, they're not gonna have nothing to say. They're just gonna applaud you. People love to hate when you're doing something they can't do, and then once they see that you did it, they love to applaud you. They love to be fake and be like, how did you do it? And remember, do it for yourself, don't do it for others. It's either one day or day one, and I'm telling you right now, make that shit day one today. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I really hope that if you guys watch this video, y'all got some type of knowledge, some type of anything. I really hope that y'all use it, and you know, I was able to motivate y'all, even if it was just for a couple seconds, and I was able to tell y'all my story, how I was fat, and like how actually being fat sucks. But thank y'all so much. My ass is probably wet right now from this floor, but I'll catch y'all on the next video. If there's anything else you guys want me to talk about to y'all, I don't know why I'm in my knees right now, but I am. Anything, I'm talking about anything. Y'all put in a comment, y'all want advice about money, friends, good relationships, all that, just drop in the comments and I'll drop it, because I have so much gems and like so much shit to talk to you guys about, and this is only the start, baby. Oh fuck. Anyways, I'm about to go do my homework for college, because I'm actually a college student and I have homework to do. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe. You know, fuck the haters.